All right, friends, let's get this all working. I'm having a little bit of a morning this morning. It's just been a little bit of a weekend, a little bit of a past couple weeks, but oops. Getting feedback. Okay. All right. Nothing bad. Just little things. The straws are strawing on the camel. Okay. So let me finish this. So hopefully a little bit of a relaxing game session can like reset my morning, and we can take care of some things that need to get taken care of today outside of the valley. Okay, we need to start with our chores. I'm seeing my star path and feeling compelled to do my star path, but I could get lost in that one. I ended up kind of doing like Pomodoro timer almost yesterday, where I would work for a block of time on a project that has to get done, and then I would come and work on my star path for a little bit and then just go back and forth. So I managed to get a good chunk of this star path done, but if I see it right now, I'm gonna want to work on it, so we're gonna have to untrack it. I will, however, go harvest these apples real quick, just because that is one that could take a minute. I also tried to play on the Switch last night. It was fine. I mean, I was able to play for a little bit, but it just, like, it's so glitchy that, you know, I can't cook. So I can't do any of those kinds of tasks, can't decorate. So it just kind of... there's not much I can do besides running around and mining, which honestly is something I need to do because I need a bunch of rocks, but okay. What do we need? How do I play? I have completely forgotten my routine. We start with the chores. What is this? An easy chair? Okay. But yeah, a bunch of little things keep just causing frustration. We have a project that there's a singular typo on it, and fixing it's going to be a whole thing, which seems funny to say, but it's true. What? I don't remember this, but okay. My coffee this morning was like not dispensing right. So it's just like all those little things that kind of build frustration. All right. We'll start up at Aladdin and Kristoff stalls for chores over here. We always need these. My inventory is in rough shape because of star pathing yesterday. We're gonna have to figure that out, at least make it manageable. Okay. Right. I know I'm missing gemstones from chests all over my valley, but I don't know if I can be bothered to find where they go or if I just want to sell them. I think maybe I just low-key want to sell them. Let's see. These and these and these. This and this. This. Wait, no, not my shiny diamonds. Okay. Yeah. And the coffee beans can go. Okay. And need to drop some stuff off here. Okay. What is the softwood? So that goes down to the beach. How many? 38. Okay. So we'll pop down to the beach first. Done Scrooges, Kristoffs, and Aladdin's. Let's go grab these fish. And then before I sell any of that, I'm going to make some purified night shards to sell too, because I have way too many night shards. Alright, so then we can drop off any fish. Excuse me. Thank you. Anything close to being full that it might not transfer. Okay. We can drop this off. And then we can do a bunch of selling. Where's that turtle? We have critter memories, so if we have food, let's give the turtle the food or the critters. My coffee does not taste good. Okay, I want to stall. Look at that. We're already looking up. We got a memory. Hello, friend. How are you this morning? Or I guess it's evening for you, huh? How are you? I need to fix this real quick. Okay. Drop off this. But not this. Oh shoot, I forgot to sell these. Let's put that there. Okay, that's good enough to get us through for now. I'm not bad overall, but I'm having a day, a little bit of a week, where little things keep popping up and it's just so frustrating to have to deal with a ton of little tiny things. Nothing bad, you know, but just exhausting. Good enough. I'm hoping a little valley time will kind of recalibrate my brain for the rest of the day. Okay, Wally's garden, and we did Beast Stall. All right. Anything close? Oh, maybe I shouldn't have sold that sugarcane. Whoops. Oh well. Okay. Well, all this. Excuse me. Thank you. Oh, didn't catch these ones. Okay. To Eternity Isle. I'm just gonna do chores in Eternity Isle today. I'm probably not gonna. I mean, if there's any spawnables that spawn where I can see them and I don't want them, I'll take care of them, but I'm not gonna do the hunt today. Like this one. You don't go here. Great. Ooh, pizza. That sounds yummy. We have been struggling to find good pizza lately. You don't go here. And then pretty much everything else that we need to deal with is in the plains. Almost everything. Whee. Okay. Over to Kristoff's. Let me cross these off as I go. These. Nope, I don't need that. I need all these. Okay. And Aladdin's. And then we need to go to Scrooge's store. Okay, Kristoff, Beast, Aladdin. Oops, I crossed off yesterday again. Okay. Ooh, crafting station. Yay. That's exciting. I am excited to get to these builds in Storybook Vale. Okay. Okay. I was saying yesterday that I really didn't play on update day, and I feel like update day, there's a bunch of new items. And then if you don't get it that day, then there's fewer new items. Although they did say they changed the mechanics of that a little bit, but I still think, like, I've watched some streams of people playing from update day, and they had like 4 or 5 new items. And I've gotten like 1 or 2 each day. And by each day, I mean the last 2 days that I've played, because I haven't really played the update. But fortunately, Max, what are you doing? You cannot attack the copy. Fortunately, the only items I need are the ones from the update. Well, fortunately and unfortunately. It means it's not that many items, but sometimes when it's not that many items, it can take a while to get them. I chipped my nail just a little bit, and I just did it. I'm annoying. Ugh. Okay. Drop this off. I have this in my hand, and I know you don't go here, so we'll take care of that. And sell a bunch of stuff so that we can buy all the things at Scrooge's. Nope, not those. Okay. Alright, drop it all off. And this one. Oh, okay, we'll have to sell that too. We need to eat something. Start getting rid of these. Has anyone leveled up very much yet? I out of nowhere leveled up to 41 yesterday. I like kind of paid attention to it at first thinking, oh, this will probably happen pretty quick. Let me pay attention. And then it wasn't happening very quick. And so I stopped paying attention. And I was very caught off guard when the level up screen came up and it was on my character. I was like, who's leveling up? Who, like, what is happening? Why is this glitching? It was for me. It was for me. It wasn't glitching. It was supposed to be that way. I just thought it was pretty funny. God, my coffee tastes so bad. Purchase store. All right, what do you have for us here? Yay. The Hermes pillar. What else? Anything else? I was like trying to go through the DLV guide app yesterday, and I don't think there's too many new items. So I think we're already making good progress, even if it's slow. Okay. In fact, if I pull that up right now, Go furniture. We get the alcove. We got the Hermes pillar. We got the easy chair. That's 2 things that we're missing. We got the crafting station. We don't have the fireplace or the spa, so that's 4 things. The mosaic would be 5 things. I think I might only be missing 5 things. That is not too shabby. Okay. And now we need to go here. And then we're gonna come back here and do lots of building. I'm so excited. Okay. Let's do this. And then this. SPV, Kristoff, and Wally's Garden. Oh no, it's getting foggy. Should we dress as Meg or ourselves? I really don't know. I still haven't decided yet for the dream snap. I still don't know what I want to do. Okay, live chat. We got our fish and now we go here. Here's a drop some stuff off. Okay. Nope. What's next? The beast stall. We've done Moana's here. Oops. We need to do Aladdin's. I should collect the moss and stuff, but I kind of don't feel like it. I see some over there, so I'm just gonna... We'll do that. Some is better than none. It's not a zero-sum thing. Okay, and I need these. Which is pretty much it. So let's sell the extra stuff so it's not in the way when we go to Wish Blossom. Don't need this, or this, or this, or this. I need to do like a buying spree at Scrooge and get like multiples of all the new items, but I have no coins. I have no coins to do that. I forgot to drop off that opal, but we're coming back here, so it's fine. All right, we'll start here. Do. Kristoff's. The honeycomb. Oops. Drop it all off. Grab the flowers. We're done, Crystal. Oh my gosh. I keep tapping the wrong part of the habit tracker and opening the like edit screen. Okay. Beastall, Aladdin's, Moana's. We just got Scrooge's store. I'm gonna leave that here for now, and I think I may have sold that onyx. Oh well. Shall sell here. All right, let's see if Kristoff. Let's see if Scrooge has anything new for us here. Oh no. Excuse me. Ooh, I would think that's new. Is this the spa? Okay, so what was it called? Luxury Creation Spa. Where is it at here though? There it is. Okay. So now what? We're only missing like 4 items? Sweet. Actually, I'm gonna get a couple of those. I wonder if that might work in our Dream Snap. I think the chances of it working are pretty slim, but there's still a chance. With the new Scrooge shop algorithm, I wonder if I do need to do like big purchases in order to prompt new things to show up like I used to have to do. Because it used to be that I would level everyone up and then complete all their quests and then go buy literally 1,000 items at Scrooge's store for like 3 days in a row, and I would end up with all of the items. But that might not be the case anymore. We should probably put that shooting star in our Eternity Isle build. I should be starting lower to do this, but let's just spend all of our coins. I think these storm clouds might be fun in the fairy build today. Okay, I think I have at least a small selection of everything. So we don't have to worry about running out of anything as we're building. Yeah. Looks like it. Okay. I wanted to see... No, you can't. There was like a new sorting option on the crafting menu. But it appears it's only for the crafting menu. Okay. The red dot go away. And then we'll go drop this opal off and finish our dream snap. I kind of love this outfit, and so I kind of want to do my dream snap with it, but I could have equipped it from that menu. Oh well. Okay. I don't mind that tool. Wonder. That might look cool. Oh, but we had to be off center. Darn. Okay. We'll play with some things and see what happens. I definitely forgot to look up poses to see which ones might make us off center in the way that we want. Oops. Nope, that one doesn't go off center enough. I know Nana's pose does. Does R2-D2's? I think surprise face is kind of fun. That's a little bit unusual. What if we have Hercules over here and we pause on the like that surprise? No, not that one. I don't know if I can do that. And I can't with that face. Okay, maybe. I wonder if we can pause any of these just right to not look like actually insane. I don't mind her mouth, but her eyes are like wild. Let's try this one. I mean, maybe. I kind of like the startled. I just could not with the direction of her gaze. What other options do we have? What was Max's again? No, she cannot be looking at Hercules like that. I mean, there's a little bit of a surprised expression there too. I'm just trying to figure out like what's the story here that she would be side-eyeing Hercules like that. Okay. I need to pull up companion poses. We need like a photo mode images. Does the wiki have a thing now? Is it updated? No, there's no way this is everything. The little dragons sit off to the side a lot, so that might be an option. We don't need to be dancing like with Nana. Sort filter examples. I feel like all the poses are not, in fact, in here. Oh. No, I still wouldn't be off center with that one. Okay. Well, we should totally come on here and just make a list of poses. Like little GIF clips. What am I doing? I need to finish decorating this area. Okay. So I was curious if in fact we could put one of these back here in a way that looks nice. And I was thinking like right here. So there's our zoom. Approximately. So I don't like it there. Maybe back in one of the corners. May have these trees all in the wrong place. What is that the... Oh. Okay. All right. Oops. What else do we have? Bring this. Oops. Okay. Barely see those things, but that's fine. I just need... Where's that pillar? What? I guess I'm not perfectly center. Okay. Now we need more foliage and stuff. And definitely some glitter if we can make it work in here. Okay. So here's the foliage I grabbed. And then do... These might barely be visible. Okay. Maybe we'll do that like that. Is it? Kind of shows a scrap of earth. So let's do that. Okay. I need you to not be over here. Okay, that's fine. Oh wait, is that you right there? No, it was just another one. Okay. What else? Put some of these around here. And then, what else do we have? Are those small flowers in trees? Yeah. Okay. And then, was it? Might have been this one that we could see. So maybe we'll do these here. Oops. Nope, we want to hide. Center. Okay. So actually, you can't really see either. You can barely see it. So let's just fill up this area with foliage and stuff, I guess. Actually, though, let's do I need more of this. I want this to be better than my last Dream Snaps have been, but also because of the way Dream Snaps have been going, I am unwilling to spend a ton of time on it because the ones that I've spent a ton of time on still are not performing as well as I would like them to. Like, at all. Like, less than 1,000 moonstones. So... I'm sort of stuck trying to decide how best to work on these. Oops. So I think we're just gonna stick with doing like the conventional things, like what always performs well in Dream Snaps, and for some reason a zoomed in character is what seems to perform the best. So we're gonna do that. We'll try to have like a cute pose. We'll add the glitter. I don't think I can get this close enough. Let's go grab a bunch of flowers. Let's do pink ones and teal, and then I don't have any of the red ones in here. That's suspicious. Unless it just used them all. I may have just used them all for making that. I wasn't paying attention whether it required those. Okay, we'll probably barely see them, so back here we go. I thought, did I just, I think I just accidentally transferred them. Ooh, I am sharp as a tack this morning. Okay. Well, if we're gonna go grab more, then we're gonna go grab them from my actual flower chest. And we'll get some of the red ones. Okay. And that's not where I meant to go. Okay. And then I need to drop at least one of these. We might as well do this here too. Okay. All right. I don't know how many of these we'll be able to see. But we'll go ahead and fill it up. Red ones. Oops. my gosh. LOL. Okay. All right, let's see where we're at now. Okay. That's that corner where it turns, I think. So we'll add like a little more density over there with color. Go that way. Oops. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna keep doing that, aren't I? Okay, let's see if that does it. Alright, that's looking more lush and full. Can we drop a few flowers on the other side? There's not a ton of space over here. One, the red one. And then can we fit a orange one? No. Just like that. Okay. I think let's put some columns back there. I know that there's columns already, but I want to do it a little bit more narrowed so that it's a little bit more obvious that that's Olympus up there. So let's see what we have for columns. Let's try like that. Okay. They're not very big, are they? Do we do the other columns? These ones are tall. But we have... Do we not have these? Are they called something else? I thought I put everything we had that was like that over here. These are just as short. The problem is that these don't look very Grecian. Do they stand out in a not good way? I'm not sure how I feel about that. maybe if we add some disguising glitter, it'll be good enough. So, time to pack in the fireflies. We just need like all of the magic. And then we're not going to be able to get them under here. So let's do the best we can. Wait, are they fitting under here? Oh, they kind of are. Oh my gosh. Wait, then I probably didn't need to have them all packed up over there. Oh well. Alright, we'll throw some over here. And then, oops, let's get some glow back here. Let me not put this on this at all. Okay. Do some glow over here. Alright. Ooh, I need to buy more of those lamps. Okay. So you can see that one. That one can't stay there. But I can replace it with some candles or something. And we need a little more sparkle up close here and here. Okay, I need to be right back. I got a doggy that needs me. Do we have a 1 second hand? I don't think so. There, that's good enough. I'll be right back. Y'all good? Oh, y'all good now? Okay. All right. Okay. Let's first remove this guy somehow, maybe, perhaps. I need to remember to get more of those from Scrooge's store. And then we needed like glitter up here, more in the foreground. On both sides. Okay. And then let's try with the lights dim now. Okay. I am so nervous about this stinking dream snap because they just have not been doing very good. Okay, Herc. And then I saw somebody using the positioning a character thing yesterday. And I feel like I was just doing it wrong. But see, look at that. Like, move. No, I want you to be... Do I have to make smaller? Sir, I'm gonna need you to back it up. Maybe I just need to still put him in place myself. Okay, come here. Stand right there. A little more. Great, thanks. And off he goes. Excellent. Okay. Come on, dude. Move. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind. I need help. Okay. Come on. Why can't I get him to come over to this side? We go like this. Please. This is worse now. Okay. Let's see. You are going to be... Why can't we click this? Sir. Okay. Deep breaths. Let's start using the classic tricks. Get a really low fence. And it will at least slow him down. Herc, get back here. I could trap him because you can't see our feet. So maybe that's what I'll do. Can I not push you now? I can't. Cool, cool, cool. That, like, one step, dude. Just give me one step. Nope, 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 nope. Too many steps. Great, excellent. That's fine. Good enough. Oh my goodness, girlfriend, your tummy is rumbling. Okay. I hope you won't be able to see these. And I hope that puts me a little bit far away. But we'll give it a shot. Can I push you now? No. Excellent. Cool. Just trap yourself in here, please. I'm gonna scream. Okay. All right, let's try moving him with the new feature again. First, I need to stop hanging out with him. I literally saw someone using it yesterday and it was just going great for them. So this feels very unfair. Choose your placement. I just need you to scoot back a pinch. Oh. Why? 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 I can get him close to where I want him, but not exactly where. Not on top of me, please. I'm gonna crash out. Sir, you're so close and yet so incredibly far. There. Freeze. Yeah. What? No. What? Dude. This will make an excellent short later when I've calmed down enough for this to be funny. Attitude. Yeah. Discussion. Happy. Confused might be funny. Especially if we do the, like, surprised face. Do I move over enough, though? I can't even remember which facial expression was the one that... worked. He's too close. He's too close. Deep breaths. Okay. Is it because the pets are in the way? If I do this, will it help? Please just move like onto the tile. Sir. There. Okay. And then what was the facial expression that was slightly less horrifying? When she was surprised. I feel like there's a story here. I also feel like we need to be zoomed in more, but that means we have to go back into decorating mode. Alright, let's try Max's pose real quick. No, we gotta do this one. Do we like his confused expression, or should he have some other kind of expression? Okay, we're going to play a little bit with the settings and then decide where we like their expressions. I like this darker one. I want to hide this. Okay. No, I don't want everything in focus. I need for y'all to not be visible. Which I can't do. Cool, 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 cool. Bring up the contrast and the saturation, make it a little brighter. Actually, I don't think I want it brighter. But we need to... I'm gonna make it a little warmer. Like sunset light. The shadows never work. Brighten up our characters. I feel like of all the times to use rotation, them being surprised is like a good time. How much do we hate this? I wish Dream Snaps didn't make me feel so sad now. Let's try some different. I think we'll do like this. We just need the glitter to get right where I want it. That wasn't what I meant to click. And then how do I save it to my gallery? See, like this one? Spent ages on it. I thought it was really cute. We're dancing in the rain. No. No moonstones. Okay. Is that glitter better? I think it's almost the same. Let me look at the playback. Yeah, it's basically identical. Okay. All right, bye, Herc. We've been here for an hour and a half. That's, I feel like, close to the amount of time it takes me to do a dream snap from the start. And we did not. We started it yesterday. So we're done. We're done with dream snaps. Hopefully the new unlimited skip. I mean, we'll see how it goes next week. I didn't love my dream snap. I didn't really have time to do one this past week. So that's not, my controls are backwards. That's what I put together, which I think came out really pretty. I used an old dream snap base. So we'll see. If that one does well, then I will consider forgiving dream snaps for hurting my feelings for like 5 weeks in a row. Okay. So now we need to work on this build. We need to clean stuff up and we need to get organized. Just want to leave the flowers here. And actually I want a little bit of the other kinds of flowers too. Let me go drop off what we borrowed. So when I'm playing on my Switch later, I don't mess it up. Let's see. Not and that. Okay. And then we'll go over here and grab the other colors of roses. So we have some more options. And red, or the pink ones, right? Can't actually remember which ones we had over there. Just grab a few of these ones. Okay. All right. Let me see. Is the stream working okay? Okay. Still good. My coffee is so cold. Okay. So I think I just like plopped down all of the houses and trees and everything that I think I would want to have over here. And then I also did a dream snap over here, so part of that is still built. I don't want this here, so we'll remove it. I don't know how much of this is duplicate foliage from my palette and how much I moved over. I think I want to put Ursula over here. Rotate one more time. Can we get her to fit like... Okay. It might help if we focus on... Would it help if we focus on Ursula's corner? This isn't the path I want here. But I know... Excuse me, I would like you to just live there for now. Thank you. I want a path to go here. Oops. And then we want it to be windy, but we need a starting point. Okay. And then we will need a path to go that way and that way. But I think we might build that in small chunks. Do we want to put the... Do we want to do like a central point? I'm not sure. Okay. I think we need to organize our palette too and take down this old dream snap so we actually know what's going on over here. I feel like that might be a little bright and happy, but also I don't know if we have a better option for a dark fairy build. We could do this one. They're so happy. We need something a little less happy. Something about that one is working for me. But I wasn't planning on using any of those trees. Okay. Let's organize. So we need to have those somewhere over here. And then we'll put all of these Are these all different? Or are some of those the same? Okay, those ones are all the different ones. And then as far as the clusters go, is this one different from this one? It is. Okay. And this one is the same as that one. So we'll get rid of that one, and then that's a different cluster. Is it the same as this one? I think it is. Yeah, okay. And then these should all be like, oh no, that one. Is this one the same as this one? Yeah, it seems like it. Yes. Okay. So we have 4 different clusters. 5. I want these things to spawn all up in this area for this build. Okay, and then these are all the houses we want to have here. I don't need to have that there. We also want this one here. Okay, and then I think these are all of those like pink trees. This one is the same as that one. Okay. These dead trees. I'm moving everything to this side because I think we can start with Ursula's little corner, and that'll help get a better idea of like the vibe that's happening. Okay. I'm gonna move these back here. And then our mushrooms. Okay. And then I'm pretty sure we've got duplicates happening here of these blue trees. I feel like that's the same. We just need to rotate it to confirm. Yeah. Okay. Cool. This one is different from that one. That one. That one. And this one. So I think that should be all of these. This one lives here. Let's make sure that these are duplicates before I delete them because I was not paying attention if I was grabbing things or duplicating things when I did that as my dream snap. Perfect. Don't need that. Oops. You see there. And this one I'm fairly certain is a duplicate. Because I don't think we have any others that are like short like this. Yep. Okay. Okay. What else do we have over here? We've got all these dead trees. Which I think there's a couple of the dead trees over here. And these vine things. We'll put the sparklies in, but we'll do those last. Excuse me. Sparklies and butterflies and stuff. That one. What else was like an ivy or dead thing? Okay. These should match up with stuff that's over here. What do we think this one is? This one? Is it? It's gotta be. Because there's so many over here. There's no way we have other varieties. And this one's gotta be this one. Right? Or is it that one? Or is this one? No. There's no way. This has to be. Yeah. Okay. There's so much foliage that came from Storybook Vale. I love it. And also, this is hilarious. Okay. Bushes and stuff. Okay. Dead things. I wasn't sure which color to use of these ones, but also they're slightly different. So maybe we keep both. I'm gonna pull this up on the wiki real quick. Dreamlight Valley wiki. Where's the foliage in here in this menu again? Ink. I feel like we unlocked them in the Forgotten Lands. Does anyone else pull up the wiki every time they decorate to make sure that they have, when they build their palettes, that they've got all the right items that they're looking for? Or perhaps am I the weird one? Trees. I don't even see these trees. Wait, I don't see this tall, dark one. Okay. I mean, it's fine. We'll just hold on to them both. This one, I think, is this one. These are the dead pine tree things. This one is that one. This one is that one. This one is also this one, right? Yep. Okay. And then there should be 2 root arches. Did I already decide I didn't like the other one? Or did I accidentally delete it? You do that too? You've been working while you work on the star path? Yes. At least, okay. There's at least 2 of us. I feel like I need the wiki page at least once every single time I play. And I know for a fact I used it to build this first, like a while ago. Excuse me, sorry. I know for a fact I was using it to build this when I was planning this build. Oh, I probably took it down because that thing is ginormous. But since I have been doing, like, using this area for dream snaps a few times, I now no longer remember if it's comprehensive or not. Okay. You know, I got that swirly one. And this tall one. And then there was that one. Okay. Thank you. I'm glad you like them. I feel like the key is that obsessive hunt for a really good palette, a really good foliage palette before you begin. I feel like that makes all the difference for me. Because the more foliage options I can have, I feel like the better the build turns out. And then the other thing I wanted to have here was all of these like Nightthorn type items. This you have to be really careful about. You can't pick it up. Okay. Oops. I know I'm going to want a crafting table over here, but I don't know what kind yet. And we don't have to go buy these at Scrooge's store because I will just pick them all up right here. We might want these around here. The furniture item. Okay. This area finally clear enough? I think so. And I want to see if there's any more of these like, oops, Nightthorn type items. Yes. What is this? That's more like a tree. pillar out. Okay. And then that Fantasia thing. What's it called? This. Want this in this build somewhere. I'm gonna put it with the houses though, because it's like that size. Okay. Probably have some of these flowers around here. I already have the table down there. Maleficent's throne. This is a great place for it. I don't know about this. I'm gonna drop it though, just in case. I also don't know about this. Did that one star path? What was that? Not the Frost and Fairy star path. Wishful thinking. Yeah, let's look at what's in this one and see if anything. I mean, yes, a lot of these things I think will work here. Potentially that tree. Didn't we get a... Oh, puppy, are you okay? Okay. Uh-oh. She's gonna have a little bit of a hard time for a moment. I might have to go check on her. I'm not sure about that. Or about having these outside. Definitely inside of one of these things, but I'm not sure. But since we're not working over on this side for now, we'll just drop a bunch of items. Okay. This is just a bench. I'm gonna put this here just in case we decide to do that. Oops, I grabbed one of those already. Okay. I liked the darker one of those. Alright. Let's go to the foliage. I don't want a Halloween vibe. I just want it to be like dark, witchy, fairy energy. Annoyingly, things are not always put into the menu because these little tree things were not in that foliage menu. Okay, and then we'll look for black and purple and brown. Let's just roll through here real quick. That tree matches. I only have one of those. I'm not using it here then. Ah! Whoa. What is happening? Shoot, I think it's because I used this too. I need to figure out what crafting table I want over here. I thought we got a crafting table from that witchy collection, but I don't remember if we did what it was called. Well, those are too happy fairy. This is perhaps too much. But we'll plop it here. Same with the cauldron. I grabbed this already, right? What's that thing? Yeah, okay. Ocean sand? Perhaps? Was this the crafting station we got during that update? That might have been. I feel like I always use the pirate ship one when I need something a little bit darker. This might work here. Some of the purple fairy things. I might have to do like a more slow and deliberate scroll off a stream later. So I feel like there's a lot of things mixed amongst other items. Some builds, it's like really easy to find because they're like clustered together. I think because I'm combining so many different of the like the villains and stuff. Villains and Storybook Vale and everything. I feel like they're less clustered. So I'm missing some things that might work. So yeah, the Rock Show Star Path might have some things in here. All the fairy ones. Might add this as something that happens over with Ursula. Just like a limited section. A lot of this stuff will go inside the houses over here, which that'll be fun to do more interior builds again. It's been a while since I did an interior build, and we have a lot of houses for this biome, so we can do a lot of different things. Okay. I'm like making myself a little bit motion sick going through this way. Do we want her stage? Maybe. You already grabbed some of those. Okay. All right. I want to search for a crafting station, because most of them are called crafting station, I think. Oh shoot. Okay, hold on one second. Okay. My husband left something he needed here today. He was confirming he left it. Let's put a couple different paths down. That might work. I feel like you're gonna have to pry the Ancients Road path out of my cold dead hands though, because it just looks so good everywhere. I mean, this one might look good. But it's not, it's just not like very. And I don't like that this one has a border. Let's go burn through more of my stone. Okay. It would have been funny if I had trapped myself in there. I wouldn't have been surprised. Okay. Ancients Path, or Ancients Road. Yeah. Okay. No, the fog. No. Okay. Wait, this is really frustrating now. So, how do we want to do this? Do we do her stage as like a thing you're walking up to, like an arch? Or do we treat it as like a little outdoor gathering area? I feel like it takes away from her house as an arch. We won't do that. Just see if there's any similar items. That might be too bright and happy. I'll put it over there just in case. And then any more of these coral things? Not really. Okay. So let's. That's not what I clicked. Make a meandering path to Ursula's house from here. How far back can I go? Oh wow. Here, we'll start here. Okay. I want to curve around this area. This fog is killing me. Huh. I did not know the path could go this far. But it can't go any further this way. That might be too straight. Okay, let's see. And I don't like it when these form that perfect line. Bring this one out a little bit. That up. Let's see what that gets us. Okay. I mean, this may have to come out from here more, but I just don't want this to be, I don't want it to end up being a straight line all the way back this way. So I really need to get the curve happening here so that we can have the path break out from like over here or something. Okay. And then we'll meander that way. All right, let's find all of these little things that aren't in this biome and pop them so that we can try to get them over to here over the next few weeks while we're building this. Oh, sorry. I definitely just smacked my mic with my coffee. Okay. Are there any over here? No, there's a chest. I wish we got more moonstone chests. That would be nice. There's none over here. Okay. Let's check out the Wildwoods. Glowing mushrooms. Thank you. Any more? Is it easier to see these in furniture mode? Okay. There's one right there. Okay, I'm gonna go back so the camera's gonna fling, so don't look if you don't like it. All right. I feel like working in these Storybook Vale biomes is going to take us a lot longer than any other builds we've done because they're just massive, which I love. I absolutely don't hate it because I can fit all of these buildings and items that I know I'm going to want to have over here. But after being an eternity isle, we were like finishing builds in like 2 weeks. I think we're going to be on like a month at least schedule to finish each build. At least each biome in its full amount. Okay, so let's start with the big objects. We will do her little area. We'll give her a little stage over here. I need to get rid of this. Can we do like a little... Where's her microphone? Maybe we'll do like a little... cafe, almost like a cafe like situation. Put a couple of these tables out. Something like that. We'll keep playing with it, but what do we have for archways? Let me take a copy of this. Okay, we'll give Ursula like a little like she runs a little speakeasy, little outdoor speakeasy situation. I know I just did this and it made me kind of sick. But I want to see, like, how can we wall this off? This would probably be nice to have. I don't know about that. Or that. Fairies don't have balloons. Dark fairies. Evil fairies. It might be nice to have a couple of these things out here. I'm just dropping down like everything that's purple right now. Since we're gonna do this like an outside-inside situation. So I don't know which pieces we'll want. Okay. And then I had a few of her things. We had this cauldron. I'll put this over here too. Grab this guy. I'm going to use this as foliage over here. And were there any other things that we might want to include in her little inside-outside thing? We'll probably do some of these like potion situations. We'll see what kinds of like purple or glowing drinks we can make. Might want some of these. And then some of these for sure. Okay. So now to wall this off, I don't hate this, but I kind of wish it wasn't so in my face when I run through here. Yeah. Sorry, little man, I don't have any gemstones for you. And then I feel like I need this to be whiter. Okay. Not there, and here. No, I think we're going to use like a cluster over there. Okay. And get some of these scraggly trees. Right. I don't like how, like, I feel like it needs to start closing up a little bit earlier. So let's do that. And then what do we have for giant, for like taller trees? Okay. And then this biome is so huge, it takes me forever to like scroll over to the tree palette, which is kind of funny. This one has a ginormous footprint, unfortunately, because I love this tree so much. Maybe we can put it over here. Okay. Need something right there. Pretty sure these have a big footprint too, don't they? Yeah, but I need something like full. We need some denser foliage. What have we got here? What's the footprint on these? It's pretty big. This one's small, so maybe we can layer some things. How far up can we put? Okay, so we've got some space here. This is just a little bit tall. It does sort of arch over. Okay. So now we need to add some density lower to the ground. Let's do one of these. See that? I want it to fit like right back there. Because that cuts off too much of the path. How big are these guys? Still pretty big. I might have to move this over a little bit. So we can actually get back there. And block it off a little bit. Okay. What's tiny? That's not tiny. This is. Oh no, those flowers are facing the same way. I need to decide how much that annoys me. This is feeling really busy. I'm not sure yet if I hate it or love it. No, that can't go back any further. Does that feel better? Yeah, I think a little bit. It's a little bit less congested. Oops. It could be this root thing. Maybe we don't want to use that as like a wall. Need this path to be a little bit wider. Oops. Okay. Because that archway is very crowded. No, for sure not. I liked that over here. Yeah, we just need to figure out how to have this be like closed off a little bit without being too congested. Okay. What kind of stones do we want to do here? Like these ones? Definitely like these ones. Okay. I'll want some like trees back here, but I think this one's too big. I love this tree so much. I just want to use it everywhere. Okay. Yeah, I think that was the only way that fits back there. I mean, I could do these, but I feel like that is exactly the thing that I need to not have. Also, I don't like the colors with it. Like, I want it to be a little bit more naturally enclosed. So we'll use like bushes and foliage and stuff. Maybe one of these trees. This matches this color. Okay. Let's grab some of these. Maybe I don't like this color here. Maybe we want more purple for now. Yes. Okay. Do one on this side too. I think that's a little too on the path. Okay. Do the mushrooms. Okay. I feel like we're getting somewhere that doesn't feel as overwhelming as it did. Let's do one of these. Nestled into this bush if we can. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We need seats at these tables. I don't think I like those ones. Oops. These kind of work. Maybe we'll do these. I think that seems like the obvious answer. In a good way. Okay. The vanity. No, I don't think we want that. As far as lights go, I'm thinking one of those two. We can do a little, oops, little like nook situation back here. A little bit of a VIP lounge situation. I don't know that I like this rug. Where's that thorny one? Oops. Okay. It's right there, this tiny lamp. Okay. I don't think I like this here. We'll do that for now. Okay. Then a couple of these. Oh no, I can't put that on top of that. That's annoying. That would have looked pretty. Okay. So I'm gonna move this one back a little bit more. So that this can come this way more. That's a better cluster. What if we bring that out a little bit more? I feel like I really want to use this little rug here. I just don't know where or how it fits best. Maybe it doesn't fit at all. Okay, I'm gonna put it over here. This is still just a pinch too crowded. Okay. And then what lights do we want to do? Thinking these not wrought iron ones, these ancient ones. I feel like they mesh better. But I need some other like full plants. Okay. Wish we had these in purple. So now we need that blue. At least a little bit more of it around here. What if we put one of these here and swap this one out for this blue one? Okay. And then let's grab some of these giant flowers. Maybe one of these. That rock might not be able to live there. I feel like we need... And then some more blue to bring it all together. This is just like one tile. Too annoying. So where's... I want this, and I think one of those small rocks. But are they actually a giant? Oh no, they're small. Okay. I think these used to be a 4x4 footprint, but they changed it. And can't quite put it on either side, but we can probably wrap this tree in these so that it feels a little bit more full. Okay. There. Okay. I feel like we need some more height or something here, but maybe... Oh, I need to make more of those. Okay. Lovely. My coffee is like super groundy. What am I making? More of the purple lights. Let's Let's start with 10. Yeah. Okay. So we don't have any like fairy lights that are these colors, I don't think. But I can probably play with them in an area that's not right here as well. I feel like for Ursula's area. Oh. Look, if that could get just a pinch closer. Alright, let's try it in the dark. There's a good amount of glow here. Okay. Do one more of these somewhere over here. Maybe another one of these. Have it go in a little bit. Packages. Alright, I've got like 10 more minutes before I need to actually start doing the rest of my day. I feel a lot better though. We were totally spot on, and that a little bit of valley time has restored balance in the world. Okay. All right, this is looking cute. We need some like food and drinks and stuff, and then we need to like obviously fill this area out with foliage. But I'm thinking we start with the food and drinks. Or do we just do these little lamps on all the tables? Because I kind of don't hate the lamps. Maybe like one over here. And do we do some kind of drink here or another? Let's go see what we have. What kind of witchy cocktails we can concoct. Drinks are in the appetizer menus usually, I think. Too bad you can't search the menu by color. The clam juice is a good one. Dream Fizz. Let's actually go, let's look in the collection menu. Meals. Yeah, we can get a better view. There's some good colors in that one. I like the flower cup there. That sandwich is glowing. I don't want to put a sandwich though. Cotton candy, train mango boba tea. I don't like the plastic on top of that. We need an actual glass. This is a classy establishment. Or the cookies. Okay, let's try a couple different things. I'm gonna do one of the clam juices. I'm pretty sure the like cubes kind of glow, if I'm remembering correctly. Okay. And then we'll do, oops, that's not what I meant to click. One of the cookies. Okay. Ah, gotta get back over there. Or do we not like either? We don't like this, and we want... This cauldron has such a huge footprint. Maybe we won't have that. I feel like the cookies are probably better over here. Wish we had a platter of drinks. That would be cool. Okay. I might have to sit with this and see if I like this way, or maybe flip-flopping the lamps. The lamp and the drink. I'm gonna have to ponder it. That's perfect because I can sleep on it and decide. And then I don't mind this actually nestled in over here. I just feel like we need to do it on both sides. Have this plant like a little bit more around. And then we'll get that other dusky. It's a little bit more obvious here than I want it to be. There's that other bouquet. This one. Oh, this one's huge. I totally forgot about that. Okay. And we need like candles or some kind of glow back here. Maybe those night show star path things. The light things. And then possibly some height with a tree back here. Like Ursula's grotto. Or cabaret. Yeah, I think it's looking cute. Okay. Oh, Stream Elements is spam in the chat. All right. I think that we have accomplished a good chunk of getting this build started today. So I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. That wasn't good. I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it here for today, for this week, and we'll be back next week with some more builds. Uh-oh. That was really not good. Maybe I just broke my phone. We'll see. Anyway, that's what today and this past couple weeks have been like. So wish me luck that the rest of the week we see a shift and stop having little things be annoying. That would be super amazing. Super dope. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got. I hope y'all have a great week with 0 annoyances and everything is just happy, dory, smooth sailing. Is that how you say it? I don't know. I'm awkward at goodbyes, so, you know, typical thing. Let me just be weird for a hot second. Wish you good luck, and then peace out. Have a good one.